Welcome to...
Open wide for some soccer!
So, if you could be a manager, you had a choice of all players, what's your top 11? We can go through positions if you want, so...
Yeah, let's do that.
Keeper, but why?
Okay. So, as a goalkeeper, for a goalkeeper, I'd want, like, probably Manuel Neuer.
That's a strong shout.
Manuel Neuer is just scary because he's German. And that is a valid reason, because can you imagine him shouting at you? Imagine being in defence and you've got that guy behind you, screaming at you. Do you know what I mean? The only thing I don't like about Manuel Neuer is he tends to sit in midfield. And that's just a bit...
Yeah.
Like in the German league, it's okay because he plays for Bayern Munich and it's basically the Bayern Munich league.
Yeah.
So he can sit in midfield and the rest of his team sit in the other half. But I think in the Premier League...
you get punished.
You would quickly see him not leave his box. Because he'd get caught out every single time in the Premier League. Because you've got defenders that can hit that ball. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter who it falls to. If you make one mistake, that's it. Spoo! That sort of rolls into as well. You've got to be constantly ready. So, you know, you're playing a match, 20 minutes, it's just been in their half constantly. Next minute, it's in your half, and you've got to shoot. You've got to jump into action straight away. And there's no other player on the team that is in that position.
No.
Where there's so many stints of just not doing anything. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I think you see goalkeepers once they go down, it's very hard to bring them back because again you're in such a pressurised situation, and half the game you sat behind your own fans, so you're getting jip if you shit. Do you know what I mean? And then the other half you sat in the away end, and you're just getting even more shit from the away fans, do you know what I mean? And you just got to listen to that all game, like, and if you know what I mean, like I'd hate to be Andre Onana right now. I really, really would, because you know,
because you're coming for him.
I personally don't think he's that good.
No,
he doesn't suit the Premier League. It's too much for him. I've never seen a goalkeeper dive on the spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't move. There's no projection to the left or the right.
No.
He just stands on the spot and then dives and then lands on the same spot he was stood on. And you're like, what are you doing, mate? Like, and his anticipation, he hasn't got any anticipation. It's like every single time he gets a shot taken at him, he's like, oh, God, there's a shot. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like he's scared.
Yeah, like he doesn't realise it's coming towards him.
Yeah.
You know, how can you be like that? And then, you know, especially last season, I think it's going to be the same this season. People have, you know, them 40, 50-yard shots.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, yeah, the keeper's going to save that. And boop, straight through his hand. It's like his hand doesn't even exist. You know what I mean? Or his hand's made of poppadoms. Like, because it's just gone through and it's in the back of the net and you're just like...
I mean, it could be worse. It could be Jordan Pickford with his little T-Rex arms.
I think I'd prefer Jordan Pickford. I'm not going to lie, because we brought Andre Onana, right? Because of his distribution.
Yes.
That we don't use.
Why?
I mean, with Man United, they don't push. There's such a disconnect between defence and the strikers. The midfield's fucking no out. Like, there's no real balance to any of it at the moment. It's just not working. Because everybody either wants to be up front or defending to an extent. Like, so teams just run through us at the moment, and then they've got to beat Andre Onana, and fucking hell.
Yeah.
My grandma could score past Andre Onana.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking stick a blindfold on me, I'll score past Andre Onana. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not set up for the Premier League. David De Gea, when David De Gea turned up at Man United, he was not set up for the Premier League. It took him 2-3 years.
Who did he take over from?
He took over Van der Sar.
Okay. Go back a few.
Yeah.
Van der Sar, Barthez.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Sir Alex Ferguson, incredible as he is, he always had a couple of howlers in him for transfers. Fabian Barthez being one of them. That guy is the most complex, confusing player I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Because you stick him in a France kit and play him for France, my God, that man is insane.
Yeah.
Like, he'll save it with his tongue. He will literally pull his eyes out and chuck him at the ball to save the ball. Stick him in a Man United kit. Well, I can't be arsed with this fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? And you're just like, oh, fuck.
He still won stuff with him.
Yeah, we still won stuff, but that's just purely down to the fact of who we had in the team. We could just outscore the other team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even with Fabian Barthez in there. Massimo Taibi. Left back, who are you going for? Want to go 1, 2, 3?
We can do 1, 2, 3. After you.
1, 2, 3. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, my days.
Again.
Le Tournoi, 97.
Yeah. I mean, anything in a Brazil shirt that he did was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Anything in a Real Madrid shirt was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Had you ever seen anybody curl a ball like that until that goal against France?
I was just about to say, I don't think you can do that on a football game as a special trick shot. He bent that ball just like I've never seen, and he did it with the outside of his foot. I'm almost certain.
It's outside of his foot, wearing Alan Shearer signature Umbro football boots, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ran about 40 yards, hit it harder than I've seen a ball be hit.
Yeah.
But if you watch it from his point of view, you see the ball boy run to the left, and he keeps running to the left.
Yeah.
And the ball's gone.
Yeah.
Like he's gone to try and catch it.
It's phenomenal. I'd recommend anybody, if you've never seen that, go and have a look at Roberto Carlos free kick against France.
1997.
And just be amazed.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie. Phenomenal player. Absolutely. There's plenty of people you can put there, but he's the standout. 100%. Again, the consistency of that man is just phenomenal. Yeah. Well worth it.
Yeah. Some of his goals for Real Madrid, like on the sideline, looking like he's going to cross the ball in.
Yeah.
But he hits it with the outside of his foot, and it goes in the goal.
Guy's insane.
Yeah.
Guy is insane.
Who's standing next to him?
Centre backs. I'm struggling here.
Right.
Because
Today, Junior?
I'm stuck between Ferdinand and Stam.
Okay.
Either one of them, I'd gladly take in that position. I can't choose between them.
Right.
Because Jaap Stam was just an animal.
Yeah.
Just a big Dutch animal. You know what I mean? And Rio Ferdinand was just incredible. Again, another just absolute animal.
Yeah.
He's
and then, so fast.
Yeah, and then when you put him next to the person I'm going to put him next to, it's like, oh fuck, who do you choose? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But who's your first centre back?
Left-sided centre back is there because of the right-sided centre back also.
Okay.
So they work as a pair. I think we're on the kind of same wavelength because your central defenders have to be one entity.
Yeah.
They've got to know where they are at all times.
Yeah.
So I've gone for an Italian.
Yeah.
Paolo Maldini.
Fuck me, Daddy.
Also played at left back, but Roberto Carlos is a better left back.
Yeah.
And Maldini was much taller and better suited for standing in the middle.
Yeah.
And I might even give him the captain's armband, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I've got some good captain candidates for my start, top 11, but no, Maldini.
Okay.
Shall I tell you my pairing?
Yeah.
Cannavaro.
Perfection.
Beast.
Yeah.
Rapid as.
The Italian connection as well.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you wouldn't be getting past.
No.
You wouldn't be getting too much past that, would you?
I know nowadays you've got your Sergio Ramos and your Pepes and all that, these little pairs that work together, but they're bullies.
Yeah.
Like, they just try and bully the other players. Maldini and Cannavaro have class.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who you pairing up with, Ferdinand or Stam? Pick one. Pick Ferdinand or Stam.
Probably Ferdinand, because I
Okay.
know Ferdinand played with Vidic. And it's Vidic.
Okay.
Nemanja Vidic.
Yeah.
He comes from Serbia. He'll fucking murder you.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Nemanja Vidic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he had everything. He'd put his... I've seen him do it. He put his own face on the line, put his head on the line every time.
Yeah.
Did not care. You're not getting past me with that ball. And if you are, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah. I like it.
And you can't... You know what I mean? Vidic and Ferdinand, we won so much with Vidic and Ferdinand.
Yeah, you were the unbeatable.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's biased, I get it. It's biased towards Man United, I get it. It's always going to be... I'm a Man United fan. I'm a Man United supporter through and through.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so mine's going to have a bit of a...
The thing is, your
of a theme
club
to it.
had a lot of history with a lot of class players.
Yes.
I've not got a single Leeds player in my top 11.
You had some decent players back in the
We've
day.
had Cantona,
Yeah. You had Cantona for a bit.
Mark Viduka,
Yeah. Harry Kewell. Alan Smith.
Rio
Christ, we
Ferdinand.
took him. Yeah, Rio Ferdinand.
So,
Um,
okay, right back. Now, for me, there was a clear choice because of his connection with the right winger.
okay.
So I'm kind of working in pairs.
Yeah.
I'm screwed if one of them gets injured, but
Yeah, but they never did.
no.
They just never did get injured. They didn't need to.
Don't do 3-2-1.
You can do, because I feel like we're probably going to go
Well,
for
I
the same
think we
person,
might
you know
do,
what I mean?
looking at your defensive line. Okay, after 3.
Yeah.
3. Oh, no, be after 1, won't it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Gary Neville. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Which should give you a inclination as to who might be the right winger.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gary Neville, most consistent right back,
Yeah.
knew how to do right back correctly.
Didn't score a single goal in his career.
No, but that doesn't matter.
Makes no difference whatsoever.
Phenomenal player. What annoys me with Gary Neville, he doesn't see that.
Right.
He's very modest. He's too modest.
Yeah, I saw
And
a video recently. And
It annoys me with him because it's like, mate, you look at what you won. And
yeah.
tell me another Premier League player that's done that.
Yeah.
Like right back.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What you have done in that team was phenomenal.
You're not just part of the squad. You're in the
Yeah,
team.
you were integral to
Yeah,
that, mate.
yeah.
I'd probably set him as captain because he was Man United's captain and he sorted everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When he took over as a captain, and don't tell me like Roy Keane phenomenal as well, but also
Which,
you know.
for a captain, normally, I'm not a fan of goalkeepers being captains.
no, they're not in the actual game.
You're not in the mix of
I mean,
it.
to be fair with Manuel Neuer, technically he is in the game because he's
Yeah.
he practically plays in midfield, but
Yeah, he does. Box? What box?
you know what I mean?
It's not a box.
What? I have to stay in this net.
You're in my house.
Yeah, literally.
I kind of don't agree with strikers having the captain's armband as well.
No, because they're too.
Yeah.
It's got to be midfield or defence.
Yeah.
For me, because they're in the centre.
Central defender, centre back,
Yeah.
or a holding midfield type, or playmaker, the old playmaker role. I think are fantastic captains. The fact that Gary Neville did it from right back,
Yeah.
in 1/4 of the pitch, and captained them to so much glory. Yeah.
Speaks volumes.
He's got to be in
And
that squad.
For me, Gary Neville needs to calm down with his
Modesty.
With his modesty, but he also needs to calm down with the fact that he's trying to be like an every fan.
Yeah.
Like, you watch Jamie Carragher. That man is Liverpool through and through. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ian Wright, Arsenal, through and through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Gary Neville is Man United through and through.
That's what he should be, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's always, and I get it, his standards, very much like my standards, are set in Sir Alex Ferguson times.
Right.
So yes, what he is seeing is not good enough. But also sometimes you've just got to be there for the team. Do you know what I mean? And be like, no. You, like,
Have the legends showing the support. Like Bobby Charlton always went to the games.
But like none of them do.
No.
All the ex-Man United players that come out now are all kind of harsh towards Man United, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, you know, we kind of need you guys to stand up for us because nobody else does. I don't expect anybody else to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're the most talked about, written about club in the entire world. You know.
Speaking of talking to Man U, who's your right winger?
Right winger, David Beckham.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go, done.
If you don't know David Beckham,
where have you been?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
I'm not even going to talk about him.
Incredible, phenomenal, amazing. What a right foot.
Yeah. That's it. Done.
There's nothing. There's no argument.
No. No.
There's no argument. There's literally no argument. It's David Beckham or no one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
There's a slight argument. It's David Beckham, especially if you can pick anybody from time. I mean, even though they're still relatively close together, but David Beckham or Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
Because you can play on the right wing.
Yeah.
Off it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think I'd
still pick David Beckham. I think because you've got Gary Neville behind him.
Yes.
And those two as a pairing are phenomenal. Gary Neville knew exactly what his job was. David Beckham knew exactly what his job was, and they helped each other when they needed to, and they were there for each other when they needed it. And you can't train that. You know what I mean? You can't teach that. That's psychic level.
That's playing together as kids through an academy.
Yeah.
And this is our side. Cool.
Yeah.
We're owning this entire part of the pitch.
Basically. So, you know, that's my right wing. I'm assuming your right wing is going to be the same.
Yeah, 100%. David Beckham.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't beat it. You definitely can't beat it. So you're having in, what have you got? You're going for a 4...
I've gone for a defensive mid with an attacking mid and a left wing. What have you gone?
So I've gone for right wing, left wing, and then I've gone for a centre mid and an attacking mid.
Okay.
So
who's on your left?
On my left, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Giggs was very close because, again, my centre mid is Man United player. It's Paul Scholes as well. I'm going to jump in there right now just to explain it. It's Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes, greatest midfielder I've ever seen. And that's just from my point of view. Go and ask Xavi, go and ask Iniesta, go and ask any other
Guardiola.
top class midfielder of the time from anywhere in the world. They'll tell you. Fucking Zinedine Zidane, I'm almost certain, has said Paul Scholes. Go and ask Paul Scholes.
Yeah.
Because he's the one. There's stories about Paul Scholes that I've heard when he was in training, and like Ronaldo was sort of like showing off his free kicks and whatnot, and Paul Scholes was just like, just pick any object and I'll hit it from anywhere, and he does every single time, bang, 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 bang. Wow. And you're just like, oh, fucking consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, consistency. Yeah, Paul Scholes. Yes.
Yeah, and vision, vision, the vision to see. He knew where his players were, and he knew exactly what sort of pass they wanted at exactly what time. Yeah. It's like he knew the ball was going to be coming to him, so he checked everybody, turned back round, collected the ball. Right then, who do I pass to? Yeah. Phenomenal player. Who have you got for defensive mid then?
Pirlo.
Okay.
Just because of his brain.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not the speed, but to sit back. He can turn anything into an attack, but his brain allowed him to sit way off the action and just pick people out where he wanted. I could potentially have gone maybe for dropping him and putting someone like a Zidane in there for the same kind of brain.
There's so many talented footballers that picking a top 11 is hard.
Yeah.
But we're not like sort of saying, oh yeah, all the other players are crap.
No,
you know what I mean? Because they're all phenomenal. But
it's what they can add into your team.
Yeah.
It's like we've both got speed on the left. We've got a seasoned partnership on the right.
Yeah.
Our centres know what they're doing in front of an incredible goalkeeper who knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Who would you want just as a little buffer in front? So I've gone for Pirlo because I don't need flair. I don't need attacking mentality. I need someone with a brain that can go, I need to be over there. Mm-hmm. I need to pick this ball up and I need to put it over there.
So my attacking mid. Again, there's so many to choose from. So many players to choose from. Like,
is it going to be another Man United player? Because I think you're up to 6 out of 7 or 8 positions.
You see, I could put Thomas Muller there.
That's a good shout.
Because Thomas Muller's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. What a phenomenal player that guy is. It's either Thomas Muller or it's
Sebastian Schweinsteiger.
You see, I'd have had him as probably if I'd have gone defensive mid.
Yeah, you'd have put.
I'd probably put Schweinsteiger there because I fucking love Bastian Schweinsteiger. He's incredible. You could put Rooney there. He'd be just devastating there, absolutely devastating because he'd ping the ball wherever you wanted it to go, especially with having Paul Scholes behind him. You fucking honestly, you've got David Beckham on the right, Cristiano on the left.
Welcome to Man United.
How many goals you're scoring?
Yeah.
Like fucking hell. Yeah, I'd probably put Rooney there
as an attacking mid.
Yeah, I don't think Cantona could go there. I think he'd need to be up front if I was going to pick Cantona.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere across that front three, Wayne Rooney, you'd sit him anywhere and he'd be sad. You know what I mean? He's going to score you.
Do you want to know what I've got as
40
attacking
goals. Go on.
Rooney.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah,
It's the brain. He was fast.
He's fast. He was a bully and he had a brain.
Yeah.
And he could score.
I remember watching a game with somebody who didn't like football and went, that's Wayne Rooney. I've heard about him, but why is he so fat?
Yeah.
Like, how can he be a good footballer? And that was the game where he sprinted, when he was mouthing at the ref.
Newcastle.
And he just sprinted
That's Newcastle.
from halfway and volleyed it in top corner.
Fucking rifled that ref like you're a cunt. Turns around, ball, bang, back of the net. Fucking off that. You know what I mean? And you just like,
Yeah.
that's why he's there.
That's why he got Rooney.
That's why I put him there, because I literally thought of that goal.
Right, okay.
That goal made me think, you stick him there, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So who've you got as your forwards?
Not on my left.
Oh,
wing,
sorry,
yeah.
mate. Yeah. Who's your left wing?
I've gone curve.
Okay.
Because he could curve the ball.
Yeah.
One of the best left-footed players I've ever seen. Alvaro Recoba.
Ooh.
Paraguay.
Yeah.
Inter.
Yeah.
What a left foot.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It just,
you've got a good one there.
unfortunately, because it was the 90s, it is filmed on potatoes. So you go on YouTube and you look at his highlight reel and it is horrific.
Yeah.
The goals, you go, where's the ball? What's in the back of the net?
Yeah.
But then you get the reverse angles and the slow motion. You can see like the swaz on the ball is unreal.
Yeah, definitely.
A little hidden gem there of mine.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm avoiding the Messis and the Ronaldos.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had no choice.
Yeah.
Because he had such a big impact at United. And he did down that left wing.
Shout out for Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho for attacking mid.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But again, I think with Ronaldinho, you've got to build the team around him. You've got to have loads of flair.
Yeah, with the way I picked the team, especially in sort of my defence, is a lot of the players did play with each other.
Yeah.
And it's
at Manchester United.
At Manchester United, and you know, I could probably do it without picking Man United players, but I don't. You know, I know Man United players. I know what they were, and I know how they played, and I knew the mentality and everything they had with them. And
you watched it in real time.
I mean, yeah, I watched it. I watched all of it in real time. You know what I mean? Like, it's the mentality more as well with me for the team. You've got to have that Sir Alex Ferguson mentality of you will just win.
Yeah.
You go down, you're going to score 2. You know, they score 1, you score 2.
Yeah.
They score 2, you score 4.
Yeah.
You know.
And if they're winning in stoppage time, you buy the ref a Rolex.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, what you do is you make the ref accountable. Is what you do. You tell the ref, I'm watching you. You tell the ref, you better not fuck about because I'm coming for you. And it's fair because then the ref's like, shit, I'm being held accountable. I better do my job properly. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And the amount of times we used to get fouled, no wonder we had all the extra time.
I want to pop one of my forwards on now.
Go on.
R9.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Injured as fuck throughout his career. Scored some of the best goals you've ever seen with a fucked leg.
Yeah.
Widely considered, vastly considered as the greatest striker of all time.
Yeah.
Like
everything I've ever heard about him was the man was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was the phenom.
Like what he could do with the football,
yeah,
and make it look how he did was, it's like magic. Anyway, who's your secondary striker, and then we'll do mine.
Del Piero.
Okay.
Because I was obsessed with Juventus as a kid.
Yeah.
Absolutely obsessed.
Yeah.
I had the Sony shirt. I had the Sony mini disc shirt.
Yeah.
Like, they were my favourite non-English team.
If you enjoyed football as a kid, in our country, you would watch Channel 4 on a Sunday morning. Golazzo.
There was Golazzo, and then there was Football Italia on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah. We used to go to my nana's, and she got a TV in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And we'd have a Sunday roast, and she would want to watch a Western. And it was always a Western.
Nice.
And my sister would sit playing, and my mum would be chatting to my nana, and she'd watch John Wayne, and I got into Italian football, which is boring as fuck.
Yeah. Very slow.
Very slow. 1-0 games. If you're lucky, it's a 2-0. If you're really lucky, it's a 2-1, and it's slightly entertaining. But that was free football in the 90s on Channel 4.
Yeah. At the perfect time to watch it.
Yeah. And Juventus were incredible.
They were at the time, yeah. Absolutely phenomenal.
Fiorentina's kits were great.
Palmer, fucking hell, Palmer.
Palmer had like yellow kits.
AC Milan's kits were dead nice.
Yeah, Inter's was blue and black stripes with the Pirelli.
Yeah.
There's so many nice kits.
Yeah, there was. It's Italian, it's Italy, innit? You know what I mean? You can just know it is.
Yeah. So that's mine.
Yeah.
Neuer, Neville Maldini, Cannavaro, Carlos.
Yeah.
Beckham, Pirlo, Rooney, Recoba.
Yeah.
R9, Del Piero.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. And I think R9, Del Piero and Rooney can all rotate do whatever they want. They just go score me some goals, lads.
So, my two forwards are Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's phenomenal. Absolute incredible goal scorer. I've got to go for him, haven't I? It's R9. Like, you just slot in that team.
Yeah.
Like butter, mate. I'm telling you. He'd have been fucking phenomenal. So I've gone for Neuer, Neville, Vidic, Ferdinand, Carlos, and then
3.
and then we've
Counting
got
the Man U players. That's 3.
Beckham,
4.
Scholes, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And we've had Nistelrooy. Who's your attacking mid? Rooney.
Rooney, yeah.
So you had a choice of 11 players of all time.
Yeah,
8 of them are Man United players.
they are, mate, yeah.
I respect you for that. It's bold.
I know what I saw. You know what I mean? I know what I saw, and the mentality that goes with those players, I think, is more key than anything else.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
What's the common factor of all of those players?
They all play for Man United.
Who did they play for?
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
That's why he's the greatest manager of all time. But I want to have a conversation about. Oh, before we do that, actually, we want to know your top 11. So you can pick from all of time.
You can pick from all of Man United.
If you want, yeah. Yeah, you can pick from all the time, put your formation down, put your players down, and we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what you guys come up with, because it'll be interesting to know, definitely. And especially, we've missed off so many players that we could have picked, and they're all equally phenomenal. We're not trying to discount anybody here. Like
Messi didn't get in mine. Ronaldinho, Zidane.
Zidane. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Like,
Roy Keane didn't get in mine. And it's only because I've got one central midfielder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and Scholes is better than.
Yeah, and Rooney could drop back.
Yeah, of course he can.